Good morning, Miss L. How you doing? Good day, Joe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Arxus, welcome in. Good morning to you. TF967, good morning. Welcome in. Just getting yesterday's VOD out. Gonna watch Star Citizen's Inside Star Citizen. I've not looked at it yet. Oh, it's 15 minutes long. Holy shit. Alright, let me preload this then. Oh my god, why is Nightbot speaking? Let me sort that one out. Chat box, there it is. Settings, ignore. Right, but, there we go. Welcome in, Zayman. Good day to you, Chief. How you doing? Trying out something today. If you see here, right? I've got the ring now placed behind the monitor. You see how this works out, right? I just need to change this on here. It would be ring. There we go. Beautiful. Welcome in, Silver Dove. Tin Cup, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Can't wait for the show. Thank you, thank you. We got Inside Star Citizen to watch right at the beginning. I seem to have paper cut myself as well. I don't know where the hell I did that. Paper cuts are the worst, man. I didn't even think it was paper that's done it. Maybe cardboard. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in. I am your host, Michael TheDarkLaw, and welcome to another episode of The Darkness. Well, that's actually a bit bright, actually. It is a bit bright. It is 30th, chap. September. We're nearly at the end of it. Let me just have we play with this. Can we bring this down? Yeah, that actually might be a bit better. Yeah, let's do 35 here. Playing around with this last night. Oof. This. And filters. This. Actually, I'll put this down here right now. Yeah. Alright. That'll do. We can do that. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Day 135 in a row. We're there. We only have 48 days left, which is crazy. Let me just sort this out here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, so first things first. Obviously, on Discord, we've added in the forums area, where you can now post things and all that jazz. So instead of like spamming community chat, like if you're just chatting in community chat, right? But obviously if you want to put down some like images and stuff like that, obviously we have now the forum area, which will be really, really cool and all that jazz. Your no mustache look is growing on me. It's coming back. Again, it's such a shame that I had to shave off, but mistakes were made, you know. But welcome in, everyone. Good day to you, Missel, Joe, Hark Zeus, TF1967, Zayman, Silver Death Shadow, welcome in, Tin Cup 28, Starburger Lord, good morning to you. Look at that shiny beard and so Scottish. It is very Scottish, yeah. I agree with you on that one. However, we are missing the moustache. If you guys weren't here on Tuesday, moustache sort of got shaved off by accident. Because as I was shaving my lip, like obviously to take the hairs out the top of the lip, I went right across in a mistake. So I either had a choice to go for the Hitler stroke Charlie Chaplin look, the toothbrush sort of look, or shave off, and I vouched for shaving it off and just grow it back. I think that was the easier choice. So if anybody is asking why no moustache, that is why. Dark Neon, and good day to you, Chief. Welcome in. So yeah, we've got the community forums set up. I'm just gonna do it where, like, if you got statuses and stuff, post it in there. I generally feel what I might do is make the thread for the statuses and images in there as well and delete that. Then information pool I can't put in there. Jump points I am thinking about putting in there. The problem is with Discord forums is if somebody's not active in a week, it will disappear. And I think I'll put SCTDL whatever, but man, I'm not sure because again they only have it where it's like a week. Yeah, I did. Thank you, dude. I didn't get a notification. Did you do it for the YouTube one, or did you do it for the Twitch one? I'm not sure which one you actually did it, and I need to check that. Because obviously there's nothing up here about it, and I got no notification. Oh, it was PayPal itself. Alright, well thank you very much then, dude. I was very, very confused. Because I saw the notification, but I was like, where the fuck is it, you know? And obviously it's just gone straight in then, if that's what you're saying. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Obviously the worst news that we come to, hey Anu, good day to you, is last night Luna was in hospital again for about 4 hours. She's had, basically, the worry right now is she's not eating. Okay, so went to the vet last night. She got another scan. Managed to get it like a little bit less in price because it went on for an hour and a half. And I was like, look, dude, the longer you do this, you know, the more money it's racking up, and I'm not made of fucking money, you know. So we got the scan. The second vet. So I wanted a second opinion basically. So we got a second vet. And the first vet was like, obviously on Monday it's a pyometra, or it looks like a pyometra, can't confirm it. And last night, the other vet who did a big scan was like, it's bladder. Because her bladder under ultrasound is actually very dark, which is natural for a bladder to be, but it's the way that the outline of it, instead of it just being like a soft circle, has kind of like jagginess to it. So, this vet did the scan on the pyometra, and then we had a fucking community Discord chat with other vets, which was the most surreal thing for me. Like, I'm literally sitting with Luna, the vet, and a fucking Discord conference with loads of other vets, and they're looking at our images, and they're like, oh yeah, this is not a pyometra, it's something to do with the bladder. And I'm like, fuck's sake, nobody knows. Nobody knows shit. You know, I've got one vet saying this, a group of vets saying another way, this vet saying another thing. I'm like, fucking hell, like. So, she's now on Metacam as well as her antibiotics, which Metacam is basically anti-inflammatory paracetamol kind of fucking injection. She's had another sickness jab. She's still not eating. So if she doesn't eat by the end of today, that would be 3 days not eating, which obviously is a little bit worrying. But she does do 2 days when she's healthy. She does like 2 days, and then she'll eat, and then she'll scoff. Then she'll eat, and then she does this weird like, oh, you know what, I'm watching my figure kind of shit, you know? But obviously since Monday to now, she's lost 1 kilogram in weight, which again is not bad, because she's very healthy. Obviously, if long as she doesn't go down like 5 kilograms, we'll be fine. But right now in the cards, obviously, I'm still putting the status. It was going to be where it's like 80%. I think she was going to be put down by the end of this week. It's 80%. I still think she's going to be put down. Because the worst case scenario, obviously, if it's a tumor on the bladder, I ain't operating now for a tumor on the bladder. You know what I mean? Because it's impossible to find out if it's bulimic or not. Not bulimic. What's the word with cancer where it's not doing shit? Begins with a B. Did anyone? Fuck. Anyway, that word. Benign, that's it. Thank you, Tin Cup. Benign, yeah, that's it. So, the only way to find out if it's benign is to have surgery. So if you're going in for that, you might as well remove it. You know what I mean? It's just a fucked up situation. Yeah, you could do keyhole, but again, no. You know what I mean? No. So my choices are right now, and this is obviously I'm keeping the community in the loop. The choices I have right now are obviously finish the course of drugs. She's not in any pain. She's in discomfort, obviously. But she's not in any pain. She's not on any like crucial kind of situation right now. Obviously, she is unwell. The courses or the choices I've got right now are finish the courses, wait 48 hours, and if she hasn't eaten anything, then I kind of feel like that would be like a week of not eating any food. It's kind of like a big hint to be like, right, we'll let her go. If I'm gonna be on for a certain amount of time today, but I may have to just end the stream. This is why I'm not wearing the shirt tie, because literally it's pissing with rain. I need to get urine samples from Luna, which is a fucking task. And then the moment I get the urine samples, I need to be up the road within 3 hours to the vet to get them in and find out. Because obviously once we've got the urine sample, we can find out what the status of the bladder is. If it's showing any signs of tumor, cancer, something like that, or if it's just an infection. Now, if it's just an infection, we just keep going with medication and hope she comes out of it. The eating situation, obviously, we can put her on a fucking IV drip to get stuff in, and you know, there are those ways, but it's very much on the cards are hope medication works, hope for good results on the lab result. If it's bad result, put her down. If she doesn't eat, I feel like it's my responsibility to put her down, because if she goes for 2 weeks not eating, she's going to be in a shit ton of fucking pain, right? You can't go for 2 weeks without eating. You can, like, drinking is a different thing where you can, you know, you can go for like a week and stuff, but you're starting to talk about a huge amount of weight losing every day, and she'll get skinnier and skinnier and skinnier, and it means that there's no way of doing an operation. There's no doing anything. Hey, Solid Boss, how you doing, Chief? So yeah, it's kind of like those are the freak things on the table right now. Hope the medication works. Hope the lab results are good, and then we can just treat it with antibiotics and stuff like that. If the lab results come back, it'll be put her down, and if she doesn't eat, I'll have to put her down, because I'm not watching my dog suffer from starvation. If she literally will not eat and she goes for more than like 2 weeks, it will get way too painful for her, and I ain't watching that. I ain't watching that shit. That is like, that's not even on a like, not even gonna happen. It will be instant putting her down if she goes for like 2 weeks of not eating. But anyway, that is it. So obviously, community forums. It is getting very, very expensive. Like, even without knowing things now, I'm nearly at £1,000 already spent on Luna with drugs and scans and tests and stuff like that, and we don't even know. Like, this is the annoying part. It starts going down this fucking rabbit hole of nobody knows shit right now. I'm pumping her full of drugs, which obviously it's anti-inflammatories and antibiotics. It can only be a good thing if you've got problems on, but obviously I'm getting to the stage where I don't have the money for this. Like, I really, really don't. I think I've got enough. I might have to do a GoFundMe. I really don't want to, because of certain things and stuff like that, but it is starting to get really, really fucking expensive. You know, it's crazy shit. Anyway, that keeps everyone up to date. I'm just still. Oh, I need to change the command actually for Luna, in case anybody is wanting to. Yeah, let me quickly just do that. I'll change the chat command for Luna with the update. Luna. Stamina was rushed to hospital with power combination. I'll actually do the tweet, right? Yeah, I'll take the link. Luna status. Possible bladder tumor. She is uncomfortable. Right, so Luna status, possible bladder tumor. She is on medication, comfortable but not eating since Tuesday 27th. Vet doesn't think it's a paramedic decision. On 3 options. Adds route. Operation route. All right. All right. There we go. That's that updated. That'll keep people in the loop. Basically, right now, yeah, no need to let any man in personal life in pain. Exactly, man. Yeah. I mean, that's the hardest part is the moment I see her in pain, she's going. Like, I will literally rush her to hospital and have her put down, or have them come to the house and put her down. I will never ever let her suffer. But obviously, last resort, right? It's only been like 3 days, 2 or 3 days since she's eaten. And, yeah, like, we still have options. Again, right now is basically where it's like, if it is like a tumor, I'm always one of these things where if you go in, you rip out cancer, you rip out like a tumor and stuff like that, it fucking always spreads, right? And if she's not eating, she'll never survive an injection, so it's just like, it's so fucking scuffed right now. It really is. Anyway, let's enjoy this then. Let's enjoy this.
It's a time of change here at Star Citizen. The Frankfurt office has moved into their new digs. The Winslow office prepares to migrate to Manchester starting next week. Our CitizenCon presentations are looming just 9 days away. And much of the focus of our development teams at present is in preparing for the upcoming Alpha 3.18, with persistent entity streaming that serves as the foundation not only of server meshing in Alpha 4.0, but everything else in the persistent universe as well. And since Alpha 3.18 is now scheduled to arrive in the first half of November, and ISC enters its regularly scheduled hiatus the next few weeks, we thought we'd take the opportunity to try something new with our last episode of the quarter. A follow-up to each of the 3.18 related feature segments that we've done this quarter, looking at how they've continued to grow since we last showed them to you, answering your questions that you had after watching, and rolling them all into one big supersized report that we're calling the ISC follow-up, because we're really, really good at naming things. Enjoy.
So since updating you on the rivers earlier this year, I've been focusing on the visual quality of the rivers themselves, so that when you explore them, they are looking better than ever. I think the biggest visual change I've introduced to the rivers is the new cliff spawn points. Previously, where we had steep edges along the river, we just had the terrain texture that we get on steeper parts of the terrain. But I wanted to kind of increase the visual fidelity of this by spawning cliff meshes along the edge of it. So that's exactly what we've done. For the cliff mesh spawn points, we add a new spawn point at the height of where the terrain would have been if the river wasn't there, so that we can control where the top of the cliff is relative to the edge of the terrain near it. And that's these red spawn points you can see here. When I turn these back off, you can see we have cliff meshes that look as if they're the right height. You can walk onto them
dope,
from this man. Here, while still providing a nice kind of closed.
Yeah, well, again, it's just testing the tech, right? Yeah, I mean, like,
and actually, we were so happy with
the water would have had to have been super fucking high or deep to carve out like that, but again, drought.
So that we can get rocks.
Doesn't make sense on micro drought, because there wouldn't be any drought.
The terrain and the water. You can see those points here, and when I turn back on the scattering, you can see what that looks like. So as you can see, that really helps to break up the silhouette of the water, but also makes the whole area feel denser,
makes more sense because obviously
another visual improvement I've worked on for the river is using
the
more
height of the water and stuff.
Modifiers. Instead of just a single central spline along
Valley finally maybe? Yeah, I know.
We now have a
That's
spline
pretty
for
dope.
where each of the edges can be. And this gives us much finer control over how the terrain should dip down into the river, which is what actually matters rather than the depth at the middle for most cases. But it also means that we eliminate some of the effects we were getting at sharp bends what we used to get at the sharp bend of a river.
And this fucking tool is dope, like, it's getting so much better.
The terrain would jump from referencing a point somewhere here on the spline to referencing a point somewhere here on the spline. So you can see that they're basically equidistant from a point over here. So we'd either be referencing the terrain from one or the other without ever kind of passing through this middle bit.
That's cool.
Now that we have a spline for each edge, we can pick which edge is closer and then more closely reference that when picking the final height for that part of the terrain. And it just means that the edges of our rivers are much, much cleaner. We're getting much less in terms of artifacting that we were seeing before, and the overall result is just a lot better in my opinion. I'm really, really excited to see all of the new rivers come into 3.18 very, very soon. Put a lot of work into improving the visual quality of the rivers, as well as improving the tooling for our artists to be able to place more interesting rivers.
That's a big upgrade, right?
For the object presets, for the
I like the valley stuff, man. I kind of wish that they would make deeper valleys, but I know
I just think what we're going to see in 3.18
they're sort of limited right now.
And I'm really
shit, that!
Thanks all.
Holy fuck, that is dope. Okay, that's a fucking deep. That's a deep one. Oh yeah, I'm excited for that shit. This is some fucking Top Gun. We need to dogfight in this canyon. That's cool. That's really, really cool. That's a nice upgrade.
Since the last time we spoke about the PTV race.
Oh god, this fucking thing.
Bug fixing. For the most part, it's been like the usual.
It's amazing that this guy
collision
just did this in his fucking spare time, right?
Also, there was like instances where RQA testers just took the card and went off the track and like.
I predict TDL canyon runs. Damn right, man. We're gonna be blasting that shit.
So I kind of had to go around and fence off all the areas where people could leave the track. Also, just in some cases. On like inside the track there was a little shortcut.
Why have they got music on in the background?
That could be taken, so also these ones had to unfortunately block them off so nobody can gain an unfair advantage. One of the things we didn't discuss last time is where the buggies actually come from.
I don't know why people freaked out about this. This dude made this in his spare time, so he's doing all the stuff that he was meant to work on, and he did this in his spare time. This is so fucking cool, man.
And start from there.
I kind of feel like we need.
And they basically respawn in that.
Hey, Dabcore, thank you very much to the Prime for the 2 months. I appreciate that, sir. Vibes all around. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're well today. I kind of feel like they need to make a proper go-kart
section again
for Star Citizen now. I just don't think this like again it works right now, but I kind of feel like this dude's done so much work. We need a proper
for the players.
I think it's a complete waste of time. Dude, why is that a waste of time? Tell me a reason why you think it's a complete waste of time. That somebody, a developer, does this in his spare time and adds it to the game. Why do you think that's a complete waste of time? When he does all the things that he's meant to do in his work hours, he does this in his off hours by himself. And you think that's a complete waste of time? Like, how could you possibly ever say that? We can use all those in the verse. Again, it doesn't matter what the fucking verse has. Or anything like that. You know what I mean? This is where you can't complain about this shit. And I will always argue this with everyone that fucking says something about this. What is the harm in this? A complete waste of time. There has been no wasted time. It is literally just something fun added to the games. Fun. Like if somebody was to ask for fishing, for example, or hunting animals in a savannah, which everyone has asked for on Spectrum for fucking years now. You know what I mean? Or low flying, or surfing. People want to fucking surf and be able to swim. They would also be complete waste of time, in your opinion, correct? Because it doesn't matter if this has no point in the verse. It's the fact that somebody can go and have some fun inside a video game. The same as when we had the hangar module, you used to jump through on the Grey Cat through a fucking loop, you know? Or now that they're wanting to bring the boxing ring into the game, they're wanting you to go and stab NPCs in prison for gameplay loops. Again, all of these things which go out of the fucking way would also be classed as a waste of time. Mining is a waste of time. Because again, why bother doing mining in Star Citizen, you know? Why bother going doing trading? Why bother do combat? Why bother do anything? Because again, they would also be classed as a complete waste of time. Because that's the thing with a sandbox game, is that your time is not wasted. You are doing things. You have to look at it from a different perspective with this one. Is that everything that we do in Star Citizen is pointless to begin with. Completely pointless. There is no end game. There is no point to Star Citizen. It's a sandbox MMO. You go and you live and do things. Now, in people in real life, they go and do go-karting. What's the harm of having some go-karting in Star Citizen? You know? That's how you have to look at it, dude. You say it's a complete waste of time, this race. I think the whole of Star Citizen is a complete waste of time with that idea.
I can't wait to see what players will do with it once they get it in their hands.
Yeah, extend, like, you have to look at it this way. This dude, one developer, is paid to do certain things in Star Citizen and in his own time. So whilst we're watching Lord of the fucking Rings, Ping of Power, and dragon fucking sex scenes in, what's it called? This dude is literally chilling on his PC at home, fucking making a racing track that actually doesn't look like a piece of shit, you know? So again, this is where you could never ever say, this is a waste of time. Because again, nobody has wasted anything
since the last time
on
we
it.
spoke.
Nobody. It's literally own time. Instead of masturbating on fucking Pornhub, this dude is making a fucking racing track
Yeah,
for
has
us.
changed a lot in its environment. We've been sort of...
I just hope that that it's completed. He'll focus on fixing bugs and waiting for the project to finish. Yeah, again, he's doing it in his own time. Nobody's paid him to do this. That's the craziest thing with it. And this is where, like, I will always stand up for a developer like that. It can't be a waste of time, Starburger Lord. Because nobody's wasted time apart from this dude. You don't have to go and do the racetrack. Nobody forces you to do it. It's the same as nobody forces you to do mining, trading, combat, all these things. Yet people still do them because, again, that's why we play video games. To endeavor in a bit of fun. If you are a bit bored, you know, and stuff like that. Nobody spent any money, Starburger Lord. No money. Again, dude, I don't think you're grasping it. The developer did this in his own time. Like, he's got a fucking plate of food at his own PC and he built it. All they did is take assets from Star Citizen and put it in. He's a fucking artist, look. Look at his title. He's an environmental artist. This guy builds shit in his fucking sleep. Nobody has wasted anything. Could make a fully complete gameplay to make sense. Dude, it's driving a fucking cart around that you already drive in the game. You know, developers spewing my money to buy McDonald's. Again, there's no waste. I don't know where you get this idea that there's wasted money. There's no waste, dude. He is sitting, building this in his own house. His own time. When he's on the fucking clock from CIG, where he's being paid to do stuff, he's doing other things. We've literally gone through this over this fucking year, that this dude sits in his own time after clock. Nobody's paying him to build this track. He's done it off his own back. The same as I go and take a shit. You know? That's my own time. Yeah, exactly, as Vashan says. Again, Starburger, I just don't think you're grasping what's going on here. No money is spent, no time is wasted. Only this dude has gone over the above and beyond to build something that requires no mechanics, because it's just driving a buggy around, right? And this dude is an environmental artist. He builds fucking maps. That's his job, you know? So again, this is where I will always argue with people that there is no waste in this. People should not be negative towards this because, again, instead of him going on the pisser, he's built a fucking map on his own time that nobody paid for. CIG will not pay for this, right? Because again, it's literally off the clock. And he's just used assets. If you actually look at most of this stuff, right? If you see here. So, first of all, the Grey Cat's been in the game since before the Dogfighter module. We already know that CIG were working on roads fucking years ago and they never added it in and stuff like that. So we know that they've been working on roads. He's also a vehicle artist. If you actually look at the fucking railing, it's the most simplest fucking mesh I've ever seen. The neon lights, we already have them from Arc Corp and stuff like that. You know, doing all this stuff is literally Photoshop and then implementing it. It's the same with this shit. That's fucking 2-second job. There's tires. We already have the tire assets because obviously other vehicles, like if you've seen the Rover, the Cyclones, their tires actually fall off. If you've never seen that before, go and shoot at them. The tires fall off, the wheels fall off. So they're just spare assets from around the game. And then you've got here, right? Most of this stuff, again, like, this is just nothing to this dude. Staircase, we've already got staircase, lights already. These podium things, again, literally would take the dude maybe about fucking 2 hours of his own time to mesh up, and that's even been super fucking generous with time. It's not exactly the fucking, you know, the Mario Kart Championship. It's very basic. This is so basic. But again, it's just somebody in his own time, off hours, cooking up for us just to have a bit of fucking fun, you know? And again, this is where I will always argue with it. You can't argue against these things. You can't say it's a waste of time or anything like that. Anyway, let's move on with the topic and go to there.
Since the last time we spoke, Korea has changed a lot in its
This I'm really excited for
free
318. This should hopefully bring a war zone, I hope.
New life into it, making it on par with some of our locations in terms of branding and
holy shit, it's got a fucking what?
Through the space.
It's got a fucking cafeteria?
CS1 and 2, Crime Stat 1 and 2 are no longer going to be things that get you shot.
Cool. That's good. That's so dope, man.
At a location. These fines will essentially just be like mini slaps on the wrists. Law enforcement will comment on them when they stop you and tell you to pay your fines off, but they're not going to be as big of a meaning as they once was.
Good, man. Holy shit.
This, we've also added other ways for the players to get rid of their sort of criminality. The fine kiosks that you can find all around now have a button that allows you to surrender to law enforcement. This gives you the 20% discount of your time served when you go into prison. And as always, this
is cool. You can literally put yourself into prison. This is amazing. I don't have to go and shoot at somebody at Port Olisar.
So when the first video released and we was talking about Klesha, I was watching HC Vertigo, and he pretty much nailed the mission and who was given it. So I'm not going to spoil it. I don't want to let you know. But yeah, if you want to find out who it is, go check out HC Virgo. Since the last time we talked about Klesha and the new updates to that, things are going along nicely.
Give us Prison Break.
AI walking about. They have loot on them. They're making the environment feel more alive. The black spot is in. The mission is working. In the mission, we've added routes coming out of the wall so that even though people might know how to beeline it out of there, now they have to figure out how to get to this place they've never been to before.
I guess they didn't have the time,
and then have to rejoin, which is the difficult part because we always make the rejoining bit harder and they can fall all the way down or, you know, whatever. So that's it for the updates to Klesha. Check it out when you get a chance.
How have the caves changed since we last spoke about them? Just some bug fixes and some polished work. So yeah, they're done.
So it's been a couple of weeks since the last.
Fucking what? It's done. We don't even get to see what it's like. It's fucking done. Deal with it. Man, let's get this developer. He should be leading the charge, right? It's just fucking done. Shut the fuck up, guys. It's done. Accept it. I'm not showing you any shit. That's what we need every week. Just like, nah, it's done. Fucking done.
Talked about the Daymar crash site, and
I'm looking forward to this stuff in 318 because Daymar is getting a big makeover.
Everything went smoothly. We actually noticed during playtests that the missions were too easy, so we just did some tweaking. We added some AI. On the level art side, they were working on some LODs, so how far...
It's the same thing with fucking Luke Presley last week. Oh yeah, we're gonna stop the griefers. We're gonna add some AI. Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna stop us.
The objects are gonna display. We did a better navigation pass for AI and for the player, and I think we tweaked a little bit the cave, but there's just a crash chip in there.
Ah man, look at that. That's so fucking cool.
We've also been working in integrating all the missions, so there's
like a 600i crashed into a cave, man.
To be a kill specific, a kill all, and a delivery missions where you need to go in and gather some loot, crates and deliver them. We've also been working on changing up the AI that's there, because currently it's the Ninetales and we wanted to add a little bit more diversity in there. So we're working on adding in the Sand Nomads, which are probably not going to be here for this release, but possibly the next one.
Oh god.
Since we last talked about the Siege of Horizon mission last week, we forgot to mention there's also some missions just coming to the islands that the Siege of Horizon takes place on.
Oh, that's cool.
So these missions are going to take place on the islands when Siege isn't active. The missions we have you doing will take you from building to building, eliminating a number of enemies, or maybe taking out a high value target.
Cool.
These missions are currently just like a prototype. They're very basic. They're just kind of exploring what direction we want to go at for these and other islands. So these will be another small addition when 318 goes live.
So that makes sense. What that then does is allow you to understand why they're there in the first place. Because that's the fucked up thing with Siege of Orison. You're like, Siege of Orison, you could understand if you're actually at Orison, but you go fucking to the ends of Narnia onto these islands and you're like, why the fuck is anyone out here?
So there were some questions after we released our last ISC where we talked about...
That would definitely tie it in.
And there are some things that I can clarify from our position. So what makes a Reclaimer more profitable or better in comparison to the Vulture? For T0 there is no real difference. So the only difference there is you have more space to store your scraped off hull material.
Again, anyone, like seriously, if anyone was ever... Like, I've seen so many complaints on salvaging, and it's like, guys, we can only do fucking hull stripping. There is no grinding, there is no stripping of components, it's tier 0, all you are doing is literally vacuum cleaning the metal off a ship's hull. That's it, you know? And like, people are like, oh, well, you make more money with a fucking Reclaimer. It's like, no, it'd be probably faster or something like that. But the Reclaimer comes into fruition, like where it'll be more profitable in the future, is when then you start grabbing the metal and you pull it in. So after you've scraped the surface off, you know what I mean? Like the carcass of the ship, you're going to be fucking in and crushing it and rolling in the machine and stuff. That's when you'll start making money off the Reclaimer. The fucking Vulture doesn't have that facility. It doesn't have a big fucking grinder built into it. It is just literally where it'll probably chop off components and you'll put them inside your cargo bay and stuff like that, and then obviously the other stuff that's involved, you know.
But the proper differences only come with Salvage T1. So once we talk about munching,
yeah, here we go.
And
right?
Actually like converting proper ship debris into smaller bits.
Exactly, yeah. So completely eating a whole ship, that's where this thing will be an absolute beast.
Some comments were all asking about how can we use the scraper beam in an offensive manner. Technically,
that's pretty cool, man.
But you have to make sure that the target ship...
Skinning the ship, yeah, exactly, Starburger Lord.
So as
exactly.
long as another ship is shielded, you will not be able to touch the hull because there's like this energy field protecting the hull.
Look at the fucking vulture chasing after it.
And sadly, this repair iteration isn't the full fleshed out repair that you might need if your ship is fully destroyed. So if you lost a wing, the wing is lost.
Again, if anyone thought you were going to be putting that back, like,
magically repair gun that right now is taking the hull material to create new hull material, so this gun isn't able to 3D print you an engine, a fully functional engine with all its parts. So what it does is
that is dope, man. Look at that.
Like your hull. So it increases your health of the ship again, but only to a degree where it is reasonable in comparison to.
This means versing somebody with ballistics again. Like, the thing that I have an issue with this stuff is this is great, but if every single outpost repairs your ship fully, you go to a truck stop, you repair fully, you go to Port Olisar, you repair, you go to any fucking major city, you repair, you go to Grim Hex, you repair. What the fuck is the point in this shit, right? They need to make it where if this is a gameplay loop, which I accept, right, and I'm happy for, they need to shit can fucking repair places. They need to make it where maybe they bring back Cry Astro. Basically one location in a solar system that you can repair on, and this is what you do to patch yourself up, you know, during fights or in between fights. Because it just doesn't, like, I'll just sit and camp a fucking repair point. Why would I ever need to do this, you know?
The vehicle can be converted into the material that you use for your multi-tool to repair ships. There's one more thing. So we saw that you were already asking for what about players that are not interested in any combat scenario or in waiting others to shoot themselves to shreds and then picking up the debris pieces for profit from the hull scraping. Well,
follow
we
me.
have a solution for
follow me. And, split your profit with me. I'll kill everyone for you.
We will expand our harvestable system.
This is why I've got some deals on the background.
On fresh derelicts.
You don't need to do the killing. You just need to follow like a parasite.
Existing ships that have a probability to spawn in asteroid fields or.
That's pretty cool.
Around all
wrecks in asteroid fields. That's dope.
You will
like
be able to find them using scanning. And then
cool,
them like you would do with a mineable.
That's so fucking sick, man.
And that is coming in Alpha 3.18.
Nice, good job, dude.
So,
good job.
What did we learn this week?
Lots.
Well, we learned that when you show a feature the very first week of the season, there's lots of room for additional improvements, like we saw with River Tech. That QA can be just as squirrely as players when testing the arena racetrack. That Correa is looking pretty fresh with its Crusader makeover, and that changes to the law system will make Crime Stat 1 and 2 less troublesome to deal with in the future.
Yeah.
And that while hull stripping won't be the offensive weapon some folks were theorizing, using the harvestable system to generate non-combat wrecks will be a welcome addition to the more peaceful-minded citizens out there. Now don't forget that CitizenCon is next Saturday, October.
I still want to know what happens when you explode a ship. Obviously, this is where PES will kick in. PES should technically allow the carcass of somebody's ship to survive long enough to salvage it. I hope that's the situation, because if you're having to salvage somebody whilst they're still alive, that kind of defeats the purpose, I feel. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm happy that you can actually do it when they don't have any shields.
Really informative quarter day, and not just visual updates.
Because again, you could think of it that in the future, you have your reclaimer grabbing a ship with the claw, maybe having somebody in an arrow take off its shields and then start fucking skinning it alive, basically. That sounds pretty dope, actually, for Star Citizen. But you know what I mean? Like, it's one of these things where what happens after you blow up somebody? Is there a carcass to
more design and gameplay presentations that'll lead the way in the Star Citizen's future. We're inside Star Citizen. I'm Jeremy.
This is actually a really good episode.
See you next week at CitizenCon.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, I mean, obviously with what's going on in life. Like I said, guys, I'll probably be doing... I'll probably stream CitizenCon, but if I've had to put Luna down, probably not, okay? That would be a guarantee on that one. I like that. Cool. So like, oh, somebody actually put the timers in. Nice. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. Definitely cool. That river tech is got me very, very excited because canyon running. If we can pull some hard G's round a fucking canyon at high speed, ooh. And especially when they showed it here. This. That is pretty fucking cool for a canyon run, not gonna lie, man. Like this has got me excited. It's a shame it's all microtech because you're so fucking slow. But could you imagine blasting through a Daymar Canyon? Like, the cool thing with this, right, is the dudes made tech for rivers, but they should be able to translate this now into making valleys and stuff. So even though it was designed around the river stuff, this dude should be able to make these walls now in other locations. We could get trenches and stuff. This is really, really cool. Yeah, in the future, ships should not explode in most cases. Yeah, because that's what I want, the Dukes. I want the ability where it's not like after a ship has exploded, it just doesn't disappear. It goes into obviously like a down state where it can be repaired and stuff like that. You know, this is gonna be so good. Anyway. Let's fly around. What is my time? We're coming up for an hour. Again, I don't think I'm going to be doing a long stream today. Purely because... I'll just load up the game just now. Obviously, I need to get this urine sample and then get up the road with Luna. So I think we'll just have a wee chill fly, hang out, and... Yeah. You know what I mean? Because obviously the biggest issue I have right now is I need to get the sample... And then I need to be up the road within 3 hours. So the biggest issue I have right now is not getting the sample. It's getting her to urinate, I suppose. That's probably going to be the hardest part. But I need to get it done today because obviously the faster we get her tested with the urine, the faster I can get the results back. Which, if we get it in today, we would probably get them back tomorrow. So, yeah. I'm going to try and make her drink a bit more water and then, yeah. So, again, we'll probably go on to, like, maybe 1 o'clock or something like that. Oh. Go. No problem on that. But yeah, definitely those canyons looking good. With sound, when you mentioned there, Starberry Lord, I kind of hope that they would rework the way like sonic booms work in Star Citizen. A bit more like how it is in DCS World would be so cool. Right now, when you hear ships flying around, you don't get any boom noises, which is really, really frustrating for me. Very, very frustrating. Oh. Right. What's my health at? Alright, cool. We're good on that front. So, think about that. I really wish we would see Evil Catty coming out though. It's really, like, no joke, this is super frustrating. So, we are looking at right now end of November for 318 Live, which is a fucking meme, like. So we're not even in Evil Catty at the end of September. So Evil Catty, even if the Evil Catty go in this weekend, that's 2 weeks, 3 weeks minimum, you know. You're going to be end of October by PTU. Like, to be honest, it's looking very much like it could even be December for 318 Live, which is really bad, like. Very frustrating as well. You know what, let's do a Hurston run. Yeah, let's do a Hurston run. See what it is.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Okay. So the vet's still not phoned yet. Let me quickly get away, and then I'm gonna quickly just say to my mother who's watching Luna just now, if she goes out for the toilet, can you please try and get the sample? Because again, I gotta be there within like 3 hours, so if she comes in and says I've got a sample, I'll just quickly end the stream and get up the road. Because then we can just do like, I could even maybe do a secondary stream today and play some Gundam or something like that. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Actually, no, such a pain that the vet is so far away, but what can you do, eh? The only one thing I miss about like city life is that the convenience of everything. But even then, it's like, Sabara, Sabara, Sabara fighter. Alright.
You are clear to launch.
Alright, what do we have here? Color's black. Oh, we could actually kill that. Holy shit, will you slow down? Alright. Quickly warp here. I'll quickly go and check on Luna. And I'll be back in like 2 minutes, guys. Alright. It is absolutely chucking it down with rain, so even if I actually take Luna out to try and get a sample, might get, I don't know what I should do with the amount of rain coming down, if it dilutes it, like, fuck me. Never fucking easy, chat. You know what I mean? Gotta get a urine sample. Oh, but we're gonna have a thunderstorm at the same time. It's like, come on! Just give me a little bit of a fucking breather, please. Also remember, ladies and gentlemen, today is the last day of 25% off gifted subs. Also, for you yourselves to get 25% less subs. 25, yeah, that makes sense. 25% off your own subs and stuff like that. So make sure you grab those deals, guys, when you can, or it's back to normal pricing. We only need 8 more followers as well to hit that fucking 700 mark. It's cool. I actually think that we could possibly get to 13,000 followers by the end of this year. There's a good chance. If Star Citizen 318 comes out, there's a good chance on that one. Oh. And obviously at the end of October we're going to start doing the reactions on the YouTube channel, but again I need to wait for Luna to either be sorted out or put to sleep, you know what I mean? I just can't do like reactions or YouTube videos until this is sorted out. It's just not happening. We've got CitizenCon on Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday as well. Yeah, October is quite a busy month so far. I need to put some like more upbeat music. Yeah, taking the saber, Hurston. The only place is good. We'll see what we get. Again, I still want to know where the hell I got this fucking paper cut from. Or whatever cut it is. Verpal Prime, Lefty Prime will be here on Monday. Sending the other way one on Tuesday. And yeah. Trying to think of what else I have to do. What do I have still? This is where I should always write things down on a major list. Alright. Oh, we could actually maybe do it, Edmund. Maybe. Might be in the dark, might not be. Something behind us. Let's have a look at Geek. And we got Comray as well. Nice. Cool. It's in the light. Perfect timing. Again, these clouds are going to be Gen 12 in the next patch as well, so no more pixelated. You can see it pixelated a little bit here. This changes out for 318, which is going to be sick, man. So the leaks information, obviously, is it's meant to look like Microsoft Flight Sim clouds. That's gonna be really cool if it is. Hey, Tech. Just got home from work. How's it going? Not bad. We just watched Inside Star Citizen, which was actually really good. Now we're just sort of chilling out on Hurston. Interesting. Oh, wait. Okay, how the fuck does a fucking inferno, or sorry, an ion spawn underneath us? That seems very sus, like. Can somebody fucking tell me how that spawns underneath me? And it actually has a player. That thing doesn't have a fucking bed to log off in. That's so bizarre, man. Nice, my wife just let buy a prospectorship in a rock. Nice. I always find it funny when somebody says their wife lets them do anything, you know? Nobody gonna be telling me that shit. Even if I had a partner. That is very strange, man. I don't understand that one. How it spawned behind us or underneath us. Let's see. Do you know if any other smaller ships can hold a rock? Nomad. Nomad would probably be the best one, actually. So Nomad is a single-seat fighter. It's got a bed. You can log off in it and stuff like that. But you can actually drive the rock on the back of it. It's got 3 size 1 shields and it has the ability to put 3 size 3 guns on it. It's really, really cool. But one of the nicest things about it, because it's got an open back, like, in game, I don't know, it'd be probably like under 2 million, I think. Maybe 3 million, I don't know. I don't know the price on that one. You don't ever need to drive the rock off the back of the Nomad, because the Nomad can hover. So if you just literally bring the Nomad to the ground and have it where the back end is, you just get in the rock mine, and there you go. What the fuckery is going on, like? How did that fucking ion just teleport over there, like? Sus gameplay. Or server super delayed, like. I would never recommend Freelancer or Cutlass fetch, just purely because they're so easy to see and kill, you know what I mean? Like, if you're ever doing like solo rock mining, you want to use a Nomad, because it's smaller detection, you can go off grid, you don't need to drive out the back of it. It's really, really good with doing that. Freelancer, Cutlass, you put yourself into size 2 shields, size 2 components, and you get that detection range increase for not much, you know, extra defense, really. Especially compared to the Nomad, which has the free size 1 shields. That's really, really good. Yeah, that was actually one of the main reasons they did the Nomad that way. But yeah, you can put a rock on the back of it, and you don't even need to drive it off. That's the crazy thing. You literally reverse it on, and you just, when you find the ore, you just land your ship 180, and then just mine, and then just get back in your ship and fly away. You don't even need to drive off. It's so stupid. The Freelancer is horrible to fly, but It's, again, Freelancer is one of these ships where they've done no work to it, right? For years, for years. Is the sun coming up or is it going down? I kind of feel the sun is going down, right? Let's have a look here. This is where I wish we had the ability to get like a clock that tells you the time on a planet. That would be sweet, right? Actually, it could be coming up. Actually, I've got another way I can do this. Oh no. I think it's going down. It's west. However, that will definitely be... Ooh! Oh. Picked up something. There we go. Whew. A Carrack managed to get 7k off me without being detected, right? You got gunners? Solo Carrack. And taking 0 fucking shield damage. Ugh, dude, like, what is with this game? Zero shield damage. What the fuck is going on, man? Kind of feel like the servers are super scuffed right now. That's not a good sign, like. I didn't see his shields like changing any color, so maybe MFT, yeah. Spicy. It's getting dark. That's so cool, man. If only clouds like affected combat, maybe like lowered the radar down or something like that. I don't know. Maybe in the future, like electrical storms or something like that. I would love to fight in the clouds, but for where you could actually use it as an advantage would be sick, right? Especially with Gen clouds, and then you've got that fucking blaring, you know? Oof. There was a fucking rocket. No. No. You'll probably see that in free 18, but not for free 17 too. No, no, no. Good. Oh, if I remember correctly, this place actually lags like a motherfucker on the water. Let's have a check. See here. Alright, so that's that. Moving up. Awesome. Oh yeah, it's lagging. Oof. Oh, we're dead. Literally lagged out. That's crazy, man. I hope they can try and cheat. Look, it's still lagging, like. And we're floating. That's the... We're literally fucking floating past. Yeah, lagged out. That's so shitty. Look, there. Lagged. I couldn't fucking recover from it. Still lagging, but we're floating. I didn't know bodies floated. That's pretty sick, actually. That's really cool. It's a shame, though. Like, this is one thing that I hate about Hurston, is for some reason, some areas of water literally fucking lag you out. And it's the same in combat, where you're getting shot and the water literally prevents you from moving away, and on somebody else's screen you're just fucking stationary to be riddled. Ugh. That was pretty cool though. I was enjoying the flying, and just not the lag. Again, this is where a lot of stuff needs to move over to new systems. Ugh. Again, if they could have, like, when Pyro comes, a location like that, but if we had the ability, like I was saying yesterday, if they made every L2 like either a neutral or a criminal area, fuck off. It would be so dope. I could base like Microtech and play there and all that jazz, you know? Again, when you're a criminal, you can only base from Grimhex, which everyone else can base from, you know? He's Bandit Defender. Oh man, I hope there's a little bit more options if Pyro nicks or something like that, you know? Or just shit, give me a Kraken. Whew. Man, that would be so cool. Sorry I'm yawning, guys. 3 hours sleep is the best. A Kraken would be so cool, right? I know, Veshkat, I know, dude. Space Tomato was asking me when I raided, like, what my plans are for, like, live streaming on YouTube. I will go and, like, no joke, the moment YouTube offer the same play your music and you share the money with the thing. So with shorts right now, you can use any music you want because they'll give 10% of the income to the artist, the music artist, right? Which is fucking sick, right? And if they would do that with live streams, it means I could play all the music I want. And I would actually probably just go straight to YouTube. Or do both, you know what I mean? Stream on both. It's a shame Pez won't be fucking sorting out these MFDs. Whoa! Holy crap! A fucking different type of door just rendered. Why not stream on both? Because again, I can't play music on YouTube, dude. You have to play non-copyright free music or you make no money whatsoever. So for me, this is why I stream on Twitch and my 1440 VOD goes to the VOD channel, !VODS, as my second YouTube channel. And there's no music in the VOD, right? It's the biggest thing. Like, YouTube sucks because you can only play copyright free music, and generally there's a reason why copyright free music is copyright free. Because it's not good enough to be signed, you know? And that's just sometimes the blatant truth with it. But you do get a lot of good artists and stuff like that. It's just, again, like, you can't play AC/DC, you can't do shit, you know? Yeah, they're changing. So again, if they change it, again, the thing is I don't have the ability to do... Right, so the way I look at it, right? If I wanted to do multi-streaming, what I would probably want to do is have it where, like, you multi-stream, and unfortunately I just don't have the ability to pay for multi-stream each month. I don't earn enough from it. However, if we started making money on our main YouTube channel, I could probably funnel that money into doing the restreams and stuff, but again, nobody watches fucking YouTube streams. You know what I mean? Nobody fucking watches it. Multi-stream is not free. It's not free. I don't know where anyone would think it's free. You literally have to pay a monthly fee for it. Yeah, YouTube streams are not watched due to the UI. Yeah, because the app is horrible for people, you know? Again, for me, like, I would only ever stream on YouTube if I can do Twitch at the same time and I can play my music and all these things. It's better just to do a VOD channel, you know what I mean? Ooh, Skadoot! An arrow. Royal Phoenix. Maybe just rearming. It is a red. On that. It is repairing. Asians actually watch more YouTube streams than Twitch, especially Holma. Yeah, again, like, if you've got the communities for that, you know, that's awesome, right? But the Star Citizen category for YouTube is shit for live. It's really, really bad. The only ever way that you could probably do YouTube live, or like would think about moving, would be if, like, say, Salty Mike, Captain Barks, you know what I mean? All these guys decided to stop doing Twitch. But they're never going to make the, like, you know what I mean? Like, Captain Burks will never make the choice to move to YouTube unless he's going to be able to get the same income from YouTube that he would on Twitch. Because, again, he would just be crippling himself doing something like that. You know what I mean? So, like, there's no way Star Citizen content creators are going to do live streams as like a main, like, they're not going to stop their Twitch. You see Board Gamer, you see Astropub, you see Space Tomato, they all stream YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And that's fair enough, like, right? I understand that, but these guys have the income to be able to do shit like that, because the biggest thing with Restream is, like, if I was going to do Restream, I need to have a 1440 ability. So I stream on Twitch at 1080p, but I actually output at 1440 for my VODs. So I would have to pay for that cross, basically. So 1080 on Twitch, 1440 on YouTube. And it's just too expensive for me, and I've got other things to think about, you know? Gotta think about other things. And Twitch, like, even though Twitch are killing themselves, they're also doing pretty good stuff. Like, the new shoutout command is really, really cool. The hype train system that they're bringing in boosts your, like, discoverability. You really need sort of, like, people to help you out with that kind of thing. But they're making a boost train instead of the hype train. I don't have it on my channel yet. And then they've got the new chat integration and some other things, you know. They're getting rid of hosting, but who the fuck cares, like, about hosting? Raiding is a better option. Especially if they just make it where host and raid is one thing, you know, so you're always doing it where live. Again, need to see where they go. I will always, like, for me, in my situation here right now, because obviously I'm a partner on YouTube and Twitch, I can go wherever, right? But I will only do it if the community, like, the full community wants to move. Not because I want to move. It needs to be a community-driven thing. Because I can stream on whatever platform. But obviously, the moment you stream on another platform, you lose about 80% of your viewership. And right now, I just don't have that available to lose, you know? I think it's just better to make YouTube videos that are not live. Like, live generally doesn't bring in enough money, right? That's what I feel right now. Whenever, like, if you're watching, like, Dr. Disrespect or Tim the Tatman, you know, they've got 30,000 fucking viewers. Obviously, you can make an income out of something like that, but until YouTube actually has, like, what's it called? Like a proper website that shows off live streams and stuff like that. Yeah, YouTube is only good for the offline stuff, I feel. Because even, like, Board Gamer and stuff like that, they've got fucking thousands of subscribers. Their view numbers when they go live is just, like, not even worth it, man. Really, really not worth it. But obviously their VOD of that stream is what's worth it. That's why they do it. Because obviously they don't make the money off the live stream itself. They have the interaction with communities. It's the aftermath of ads and stuff like that that they'll make the revenue of. And again, you need big YouTube communities, you know what I mean? And they got, like, Board Gamers got thousands if I remember correctly. Like, really, really good. Morphologist has good numbers. Avenger 1 has really good numbers. Captain Burks has good numbers. Space Tomato, you know what I mean? Just somebody for me with like 2,000 odd subscribers on YouTube, it's not worth it, right? It really, really isn't worth it. You're best to just do the non-live videos. And I'm happy to do that, to be honest, you know? Whew. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And then you can have bad days, you know what I mean? Like, this is the thing for me. If I had the income of Twitch, right, or what I have right now, and I could do that in 2 days, no joke, I would only stream Saturdays, Sundays, and I would do video recording Monday to Friday. If I could like literally instantly take my income from Twitch and be able to apply or keep that income from only doing 2 days a week, once we hit the challenge, obviously, I would do that. Because I would rather do like 3 videos a week of actual game content and then reactions every day on YouTube, because that would bring me in a lot more money than I have right now, which would be very healthy as well, because then when I go live it means that you're not seeing me every kind of day and stuff, so you know, that's what I'm kind of hoping for. We'll see though. Again, this year for Star Citizen has actually been a very all-time low for content creators. I think Captain Burks has done very well because he's managed to pull off playing with like Summit and some big name streamers. You know, Lupo as well. He was playing with Lupo. That's a good way of boosting your numbers, right? Salty is doing really, really well because of his reaction videos. His numbers are a lot better. But everyone else that's not really doing anything is really low, actually. Very, very low. That's to be understandable. If you don't do anything, you don't get anything. There's not enough content to drive the community into watching people every day. Like, no joke, like my numbers were so good around 3.4 to 3.7 because every single fucking day, every server I went to, within 10 minutes I had combat. And it was awesome, man. This is why we were so good back then. Because I was always dealing with combat, flying with Fresh and stuff like that. Star Citizen just is an absolute meme right now where there's nothing going on. And the people that are doing things are just people that don't have like no interest in combat whatsoever. I hope this SBK sort of starts the fighting, and then maybe CIG realize that this is a good thing and they add in like Warzone locations that maybe rotate around the game. Planet side, in space, in the asteroid belts of Yella or something like that. That would be really, really cool to see. So I'm really hoping that SBK sort of like starts the thing. Said it many times, pirates versus cops controlling the zone. I know, you know, the funny thing is like we've got the ability to go into like Star Marine and capture the flag, basically, Veshkan, and we've had these mechanics for like 3 years. And CIG have done nothing with that mechanic, which is kind of sad if you think about it, because, no joke, it'd be so cool. You've got a bunker, right? Listen to me on this. You got a bunker. It's got fucking sentry turrets. You go inside and you stand and you capture it, right? And it starts creating boxes like Jump Town. Doesn't need to be as much money. It just needs to be like a factory bunker, right? And the sentry turrets are then assigned to you, and they shoot anyone else that's not you or your team. And you keep printing the money, and whoever goes and attacks and takes, like, stands at the console and changes it, they flip over to their team. There you go, you've got fucking this Warzone effect on the go, and it can be on every server, and who cares if somebody is just printing out fucking money? Just make it where it's logical, where it makes the same amount of money as if somebody was like, you know, free people doing NPC missions, you know? But you've got to actually protect it. It would be so dope. How you doing, Jonathan? Welcome in, Chief. And this would bring conflict. And again, like, SBK has the potential to turn this into, because again, we get the ability to start printing out the things, but it's RNG what you get, right? So anyone that does SBK in 3.18 is only doing it to create a war zone, right? They're only doing it to create a war zone. But it would be so cool if we had the power to just create a war zone. And again, alright, we got a Gladius inbound on us. It would be so cool if, like, for example, you know, we have the, like when you go and capture it, a mission marker pops up for people like, look, this group have captured this thing, you know? There's no reward for it, but it just lets you know. Because have you guys ever seen the in the commodity things, it tells you when it shifts and stuff like that, you know? Alright, we're using our F22 ability right now to slow this guy down. Let's check out his aim before I engage a Gladius. He's using all his throttle right now. Still beaming, still shooting. Alright, I got an idea. Ooh! Colorless black at the same time. Right, okay. Game on, game on, game on. Right, let's use F22 ability. Rotate. Yaw out, yaw out, yaw out. And fox free. Let's see what this person's like. Keep our frontal speed up here. And he's gonna slow round. We're gonna slot right in here. Beam, 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 beam. Push, 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 push. And we're into the fucking 2-circle fight. He's gonna push away. We're gonna regain. Beam, 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 beam. He's gonna rotate, dead. Let's get round on the Cutlass. F22 ability, spinner. Cutlass is over there. Regain. 6k off. I think it's going for Shubin? Yeah, it's going for Shubin. We might miss on this one. Actually, no, that's another one. That's a 400i. The Gathering of Dads has appeared. Well, I can't do anything against a 400i. It's going to disintegrate me. However, that floating Cutlass does look like an interesting... Look how I can't even fucking target. The targeting in this game right now is so bad. I can't even target the 400i, which has a higher signature than the, what's it called? The Cutlass. Look at that! Look how bonkers this shit is! I'm trying to target. Please, let me target. No, you can't dock on me. That's not how it works. See the fucking arrow, man. I'm literally cobraing at 342 around. This is what I love about the arrow in Atmosphere. I'm literally doing a fucking horizontal cobra, keeping my speed up, but literally having my nose on. No other ship can do this. Not even a car 2-all can do this. This is why I always say this thing is literally the F22. It's vertical or like it's inverted thrust. It's disgusting. 420 meters a second, and I'm literally fucking spinning the area. I'm gonna slow our speed down. I still can't. There we go. There we go. Fucking got it. Jeez. Right. Are they matching each other? Oh, I think the fucking Cutlass just... No, it's still there, but it's gone visibly. Oh, don't you dare come for me. Please don't. That would be embarrassing. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I see how it is. Alright. Push in across. He's gonna go over. We're gonna push here. He's back strafing full speed. We're pushing now. Over. Rotate. And he's got landing gear down. Look at that back strafe though. The back strafe of destiny. Imagine if CIG added in aerodynamics. Oh wait, they are planning to add in aerodynamics. So you won't be able to back strafe like a baddie. Now this thing will be able to take off pretty fast. Oh shit! Woo! Woo! Spicy Wakagumi! Alright, you wanna play? Let's play. Let's play multiple fucking... Who has the ability to fucking kill? Fox free on the Cutlass. He's got a box as well, falling in. Yeah, you can do all that you want. We're in slowing behind now. I'm going to take out this left engine. It's going to spin to the right maybe if he rotates. No, he's diving down. He's diving fast. Let's get our afterburner back for our speed. He's going to fucking hide in his little zone. Left engine gone. He's going to rotate and crash. If he doesn't, see you at the party, Richter. Yep, so he's just nose bed in there. If I had got the engine a little bit sooner when he dived, we would have been in a good situation. Let's reset here. We've got this dude coming back in. Rotate this way. We're gonna deal with the missiles. I didn't see the missiles the first time, so let's lock her in. IRs, we don't need to do much. We'll quickly just flare and turn. That's wasted on them. There's all the IRs go out. He's gonna IR again. We're kind of wanting to make sure we don't let that fucking cutlass get away though. It's still damaged. Let's check our fucking ammo count. 7. I could use a rearm. Let's go on this guy. Rotate her up. Hold the speed. We're going vertical. So we're holding that 320 as he's coming across our nose right now. Actually, he's going to the arms zone as well. Shit. Oof. Oh, a fire target! Holy shit! It's getting fucking heated, boys. A Saburata! Alright, Saburata, let's put a Fox Free in it just now. Lock, Fox Free on that. Give it a bit of pressure. Right, rotate here. Again, we don't want to deal with... I'm gonna lock her and push her this way, because again, we got the saber. I'll get round in a second. I'm just sort of trying to keep fast, keep furious, because I want to drag this a bit away from the cutlass. Because I'm not sure if they're airborne radars. Yeah, so it's doing some memes right now. Let's put pressure on. We'll beam in, we'll push here. We're gonna slot right behind him in a second. There we go, slotting now. Focusing fire on cockpit. Crashing into the atmosphere. Boom, splash. Move this way. A little nosedive brought him into the ground. So again, they're debating life right now. They didn't take up both pads. I'm gonna go for a rearm whilst I got the chance. What the fuck is going on here, chat? I bet you this is gonna be a ballista, right? It's like, fuck, we can't shoot the guy. Let's ballista up. Right, we don't need any repair. Shame if that cutlass had just been a little bit faster. When we took off its engine, it would have exploded. But it just softly bounced, which was a bit frustrating, right? However, it has repaired. Does anybody have their ramp down? We have sneak in ability. I think the 400i is going to log off. I kind of feel like that's... I think they're both logging off, to be honest. And it's a shame because... Again... God, I can't fucking see. Door's not open. Man, there's a box on board. It would have been fucking dope, like... Let's see here. Yeah. I should maybe always try and prioritize that. Where we get the... Ah, there we go. There we go. Maybe that's actually a log back in, now that it's blue. Again, I'm still convinced we're gonna get ballista, right? There's guys anyway. This is that is the sandbox part of the game, which some... Yeah, I know. I don't understand why CIG doesn't delve into more of the sandbox sort of area of Star Citizen. But maybe it's technology, right? Maybe they need PES and all that stuff to turn the stuff on. Then it would be fucking cool, right? I wish then you would crash and you lose parts, components from the ship instead of exploding like a watermelon. Well, to be honest, dude, if you're fucking smacking into the ground at 150 meters a second, I don't give a shit how far in the future you are, you know? Ground wins, right? But I kind of feel like they need to make a down state where the pilot has the ability to eject or fucking climb out of their ship. That would be really, really cool. So instead of just a ship exploding and then disappearing, it needs to be in a down state where it can be salvageable, repairs, pilot can get out, all these things, you know? That would be a really, really nice sort of situation to have in this game. The 400i is still there. Oh, 400i is awake. I think these guys, no joke, right? Listen on this. This is my theory right now. I think these guys did leave the server with a bed log and they've come back on the exact same server. That is my theory right now. Because their ships were red, which indicates that they've left the game. Because obviously they would have had plenty of time to de-aggress. And I think they've come back on the same server. And this is where, if they could just take away hard armistice zones, I would be so happy. The idea is I want to kill the Cutlass. The Cutlass is my primary target. I'm going to put everything into it. I'm going to blow it up with as many missiles as I can. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I want to see what's in the box. So I'm going to blow off both engines of that Cutlass and hopefully let it crash into the ground. Again, keeping up the F-22 ability that this thing has. Literally vertical thrusting. You can see with the shadow, right? We're literally going that direction whilst I'm able to like perfectly look on. Keep our vertical speed. We're doing like 380 right now. So anyone who approaches has to deal with me literally Tokyo drifting around. Now the Gladius and some other ships can do this, but not as effectively as the Arrow. The Arrow's speed is what allows it to do this. But then again, you've got one shield. You got one shield, face tanking in atmosphere with the Arrow is suicide. So I think that justifies its movement when you only have the ability, because with one shield, if you have two shields, the funny thing is it's quite broken right now, where if you only deplete the first shield, the second shield regen kicks in and you get people like going back to full health very, very quickly, and it only does this if you've got two shields. And it really, really sucks. I kind of hope that the Saber pilot will come back, because I actually didn't kill him, so he wouldn't have lost my bounty mission. Because he smashed into the ground, or she smashed into the ground, whoever, you know. A 10K. Alright, I think it's just a rock that's got hit by the radar. Yeah, we're good on that one. Oh man, server starts popping off in a location and then it just goes fucking limp dick, like. Always the same situation, like. I just want the cargo, that's it. I want to see what's in that juicy box. In the Cutlass. Hey Mordors, how you doing, Chief? I mean, we don't even have green markers for allies. To be honest, I don't want green markers. I would rather it be like purple, dude, or something like that. You know what I mean, Veshkan? Like, there's too much green and blue in this game already, and if you're in a fucking ship like the Cartool or a Vandal ship, you can't see anything because it's just red or fucking red. Really, for me, for team or party, I want it to be purple. Because that is definitely a distinct color that we don't have in this game, right? Fuck, I'll take neon pink for team members right now, you know? We just work hungover trying to survive. Ooh. I've not had alcohol since October last year. kind of hoping like maybe they're getting more of their space dads together. That could be interesting. Yeah, this is turning into a bit of a hide in an armistice zone situation. Sadly. It was looking good. I mean, literally with a 400i and a cutlass and a saber, they could have put a lot more pressure on stuff. What's going on here? I got a cutlass, a 400i that landed, then they both engaged at the same time. They both ran because it started to kill them both. Blew off the engine of the cutlass and it... What the fuck was that? Oh my god, the fucking 400i just exploded. Cutlass literally just took damage. Oh shit! Shit! It blew up! There's a fucking buggy! Oh shit! This dude in the fucking buggy must have killed the fucking 400i! Oh my god! I thought I was getting railgunned or something like that, but it was the 400i exploding. Yeah, Space Dad's out again. So yeah, Cutlass, 400i shooting at me, Saber turns up, Saber dies, Cutlass repairs, 400i just exploded. We had a Gladius pilot coming on us as well, but basically got him to waste his afterburner, so we slotted into a 2-circle right behind him. Dead. The 400i was full backstrafing, but again, over time you can get around it kind of situation. This dude's just literally killed his teammate because they parked right beside each other and he's trying to load up a thing. The fucking ship is moving by itself, which is interesting. There's a dead dude on the ground. Wait, let's try an engine blow. Let's engine blow it away. No, we got a secondary target coming in. Shit. Game time is over, I think, or is it the no. It's radar being a fucking doofus, sadly. Where are you? Where are they? Did it despawn? Yeah, it's the other one there. This is where, like, I hate fucking armistice zones, right? These guys have got the ramp open as well, like, I could probably just get in and fucking steal it, you know? Imagine if I could just fire there, you know? Where's the body? The radar needs to stop being so fucking annoying with these markers coming in and stuff. I can't see the body. It was red. Maybe it blasted off. Or the guy has Alt F forward. He might have just been down, right? Oh no, I would have got the indication. Alright, this guy is back in the cockpit of his fucking cutlass. Again, I'm just gonna fucking dump everything, I think, into it. Yeah, here we go. Let's move back to 400 range. I'm gonna just literally fucking 12 shot it. Target engine on it. Yeah. He's moving. Different pad, you know. Dude, if he, he's getting out of the chair, chat. Is he gonna move the rover? Oh, there's a... No, it's a light, isn't it? Might bedlog, right? Fucking hard armistice pisses me off, right? No, he's repaired. Okay, so fully repaired. Maybe. refueling as well. Alright, let's preload the 12. Again, we're just gonna fucking nuke the engine. There's somebody running around actually outside. Over here. I've seen somebody on the ground. Yeah, they're in the rover now. And I don't know if the pilot, right? And we just won that box, right? Come on, game. Fucking hell. No life forms. It might just be one person who's loading up. I don't think they can move the rover because it kind of looks like it's fucking scuffed, like, or the cyclone, sorry. Fun and games, eh? Fun and games. I had a little bit of fun, yeah. The other day there, when we were in the Sabre, we were having a lot of fun on Hurston. Was Scorpius, Talon, Connie, Mantis. We didn't get the Connie kill because it had a gunner, but we fucked it so hard where it couldn't regen its shields. But we got the Scorpius, we got the Mantis, we got the Talon. In my little Sabarata. Yeah, radar's very much broken right now, sadly. Very, very broken. Like, especially when you've got two big ships beside each other. Earlier on today, I was on Hurston, Mordor's, and a fucking Carrack managed to get 8 kilometers off me before I could detect it. 8 kilometers before you detect a Carrack. That's nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. Shame. I was kind of hoping that this would turn into a little bit more, right? Like every situation in Star Citizen, it either gets where it's just fucking sweat, you know? Or just people give up. And another cyclone? The problem is, I think this person's gonna log off as well. This is another reason why I like server meshing and stuff like that. When you can't just log off. You know what I mean? No hard armistice zones, no logging off. You know? You have to commit, basically. Or escape, kind of stuff. They busy talking about the game and not playing it. Isn't that a factor of it? Like, that's a huge factor of Star Citizen. But one day, Mordors, one day. One day it'll just be all you can eat buffet. Then all their talkative shit won't be able to do anything. Oh my god, we actually have to solve our problems without talking on Spectrum. That'd be so dope. This is gonna be a log-off-ski. Nobody's on board. Log-off-ski. Probably. Bad log basically. It's so sad how you can just like literally sit in armistice and bad log like this. I can't wait. Can't wait for this to fucking go, right? This whole fucking I can just sit here and bad log nonsense. Yeah, they do, yeah, Mordos. One guy logged out, when he logged back in, he was back. Dude, yeah. I love when that happens, and they get back in their ship, and then they see you, and they fucking log off again. I love when that happens, man. Cause you just sit waiting for the, like, you just sit a few more minutes, and they come back in. Oh shit. Maybe we'll actually be able to get this. Again, we need to fucking target the engine. Is he gonna try and run? I think he's gonna try and run. Alright. Again, we're gonna pop a fucking engine with missiles if we can. Cause I still want that box. Like, the only reason I'm camping this is that box emblem at 400 meters. I'm just like, I want to know what's inside, right? And if I could get them straight up, that would be great, because it would land in the armistice zone, right? That's what we're wanting. We're wanting a full vertical fucking run. But he's just looking at me like, what the fuck am I gonna do? He's gonna try and ram? Nah. 11k. He's got a wingman coming in. That's why. Wingman is in a fucking Pisces. Intercepting now. 10k off. Fox 3. Oh, he's going fucking super fast. Even if he gets a gunner, that's fine. Yeah, super fast. Instant stop. It's all good. Again, we just go with operation. We'll fucking nuke the engines. Even with a gunner, he's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna activate the bright lights. Again, man, it's so fucking stupid that you can just hide in the armistice and do all this shit, right? However, he's got his ramp down. Add it down. Let's see if the gunner gets in, right? I don't need to care about Pisces, like, whoop-de-fucking do. What I want to see is a gunner. Whatever. Yeah. Oh man. Fucking hard armistice suck. That's if he has called a gunner, right? Doesn't look like it. He's now got, oh yeah, it's the fucking tumbril inside. Pisces might just be a random though. Again, I'm fully expecting the fucking bedlog to happen any second, right? Alright, there's two people moving around. I've got two people on the ground. The Pisces had two people in it, right? This guy, I bet you goes for a ballista. I have a feeling about this, right? What's the bets on a ballista? This guy is going in the back, so we've got one confirmed gunner going in. So we're gonna have a gunner cutlass to deal with. However, again, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna get our extra fucking hunky-dory missile on this one, right? Let's get fully armed on that. Right. We got our 12 there. And what do you think is gonna be? Maybe a Talon? Talon or a Ballista? Again, I'll still just kill the Cutlass and ignore the Talon. And if it's a Ballista, I'll just put myself in between the Cutlass and the Ballista. Gunner's in? Right, so we got the Gunner now. Gunner's looking at me. Yeah. This is where we'll sit and just kill. It's gonna try and reverse kit, right? Yeah, I'm wanting to know what the guy on the ground is gonna spawn. If he is gonna spawn. Oh my god. Wow, that's a genius flying. Maybe I don't even do this. Get this off so I don't blind myself. Docking contact? Who is that? Is it you? Oh no, he's low, he's raising his landing gears. Alright, let's go. Push in. Gonna go for the warp. Where's it gone to? Everything's fucking lagging. Let's chase here. Don't care about the Pisces. Want this. So many of our missiles fucking failed to hit, sadly. And he's just going hyperspeed here. Let's see if we can fight him in space. Let's see if we can get this, right? This would be good for us. He's going for a warp. Shubin. Warp to Shubin. This would be good for us. That. Afterburner's not regenerating because we're in warp, but sadly. Let's do this. There he is. Yeah. He's spinning. We gotta go this way, sadly. He's just cruising in, back into the safe zone. Yeah, he's hard turning now. Ooh. Just need a wingman basically for this. Because obviously he's got his little bud. And let's play it this way. Let's play smart, right? Let's do it this way. He's trying to find the armistice zone. Oh shit, there's something on the ground. A Centurion. Fuck! They gotta bail out. That's what they were trying to do, right? The second guy spawned a Centurion. That's why they came it back. Smart play, smart play. However, we can kill the Centurion. Yeah, so now we've got a Centurion and a Cutlass just camping above it. That's fine. I got an idea on this one. We just go in, chat, and we get fucking armed up on it. I'll just missile spam whilst it's slow pace. Centurion's in between here, so I can come in there. Like that. Trying to ram. Of course. Let's try here. Man, you guys are so pathetic. You got a ram, like. Lining up for something here, chat, right? Pilot's not good. Pilot's not good. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, it's so funny, man. How bad have you gotta be, man? That you need to ram, like, hide in an Armistice zone, bring out a Centurion, try and ram. What pathetic fucking gamers, like. I got all day to play this game, like. You're so shit. I just want to try more doors, What we need is... Mish me! Centurion is moving around as well now, by the way. Centurion's down here now, like right behind me, or it's despawned. No, there it is. That's it there. It's funny, man. Like, they think they've got me fucking trapped in here. Man. I need a wingman to fucking hold them in here whilst I go and repair. Yeah, I know. Applying a ram, eh? That's all they can do. All they can do is ram. That's how bad this Rangox guy is. And he doesn't realize that he's on fucking stream, probably. Bannable offense, by the way, to ram somebody in an armed zone, even with this outpost. Fully recorded trying to ram. If ejection didn't fucking fly us up so high in this atmosphere, I would be down for trying out some fucking shenanigans, you know? Alright, let's repair. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Yeah. And if only I could F1 faster than this guy's fucking turning ability. There's the Centurion behind us, right? I only got one task force, so... Centurion's now trying to drive around. Dude's got out the Centurion, probably moving to the Pisces. Or he's gonna spawn secondary ship, I think. Again, if only we could have done the strafe run, could have killed him there. We just ram them and go to prison. Eject? Yeah, eject, which would take them out. Should I fucking eject and it'll just self-destruct my ship beside them? That might actually be the fucking play here, right? Good night, sweetheart. Just crashed into his Pisces, by the way. You're so shit, this game. I missed the phone call from the vet. Fuck. Too much fun. You know, the funny thing is, now he's a criminal, right? I need somebody with call to arms, because he's a criminal, by the way. Because he blew up his friend's ship. If I could just get somebody, anybody a blue that is a bounty hunter, call to arms, because if we could kill this guy, he would go to jail because he blew up his friend's fucking Pisces. You're fucking so stupid, like, the moment you move, you indicate what your intention is doing. So bad. Right, spawned another Pisces. We'll kill the Pisces around. I can take a little bit more damage, I think. Not much, though. Because they're gonna try and ram now with 2 ships, right? get them to collide, right? Watch this. Let's play spin the fucking bottle. They're trying to repair the cutlass by trying to ram with this. This Fran guy now is trying to ram. Fran06. TRAN06 trying to ram now. So XRANOCX trying to ram and Fran06 trying to ram now. Ridiculous, man. You're at work, sadly? Ah, man. Fucking guys constantly trying to dock, right? Thing is, I'm running out of time for this chat. This game is going on too long. These guys just want to fucking ram instead of actually fight. What are you fucking doing with a Pisces, dude? Just embarrassing the way you're flying. Won't come out the Armitage zone, eh? Happy to ram, but won't come out the Armitage zone. Now the guy's got out his Pisces, right? They're wanting to try and block the pad, like, they generally think they've got me locked in here. I can literally leave at any time I want. I know, that's what I'm trying, Mordors, right? But the thing is, he's a cautious rammer, you know? Has to line up perfectively, you know, to ram. Needs me to be completely stationary, you know, to ram. Holy fuck, how did that just teleport 5k away? What? How the fuck did that fucking thing do that, right? How the fuck did the Pisces just teleport 5k? go. Well, I think they've given up. I know they're still looking at me. How the fuck did the Pisces just teleport 5k, man? That is so fucking dodge, like. Alright, well, I need to go anyway, chat. So, yeah. Let's just do here and. Get fucked. Alright, I need to go. I've missed my call with the vet. I need to call the fucking vet back. Sorry guys, I've got to cut it early. Obviously I need to get what's it called? A fucking shit. What's it called? Urine infection. Or sorry, urine kind of thing. Why is this camera so fucking scuffed, man? I kind of feel like, why is it so fucking red, man? All the fucking time, like. It's like camera settings. Alright, does that look alright? Man, it makes me kind of fucking look super pale. Let me say out some settings here. I gotta fix this camera, man. It's so fucking memey like. How does that look to you guys? I can't look a bit. Alright. Alright, we'll just roll with that. I should have the money to get a fucking better one. Oh, no, it's just fucking gone back. What is with it? Like, it just doesn't fucking keep its settings. Right. Before, like, Carolina Reaper? Yeah, like, I don't know what is fucking going on. I don't know why it keeps resetting, like. I would actually. Oh yeah, that's it. It's a perfect fucking view. Alright, anyway, sorry guys, I need to cut it go and get Looney sorted out. I need to go and stand and capture urine from a husky, and then I'm gonna send all those rammers videos into CIG though. Like, fuck that shit, man. So stupid. Best luck, thank you, Jack. Yeah, so I need to go and farm urine and then quickly drive up the road and all that good stuff. But right, I'm not going to be raiding or running, or raiding in general. I need to literally go. So again, thank you very much for all the love for September. Obviously tomorrow moves into October, and again, thank you very much to everyone who's been posting images on Discord. I am going to be moving into the forum area and all that stuff. Did you put the clips down as well? Ah, nice. Thank you, Tough. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, so I'll put SE images into the forums area, and I'll just delete what we have, because I pretty much used... I'll make the images for like the next 5 days, and then I'll delete that thread, and we'll just activate it in actual Discord and stuff like that. I'll actually create a new post right now, which will be star help TDL with thumbnails. Have them turned into thumbnails for YouTube. Twitch and YouTube. I'll be streaming Star Citizen. Okay, posting that. Alright, cool. That thread is created on the forums, and yeah, if people just post there, I'll delete that when I get back from the vet. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you much. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. We'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully with some better news for Luna. And all that good stuff. Do appreciate all the love. Thank you again for September. Thank you for all the thumbnails that everyone's been posting and all that good stuff. Hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, again, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Zayman, Missile, Jack, Anu, Mordors, Shoremain, everyone else, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Solid Boss, take care. Appreciate you.